Hi there, I hope you're well. Welcome to my first video in a very long time, what feels like months probably, because with COVID and all the weird things that have been going on recently, I've just been trying to get through one day at a time, and my brain fog has been awful. My brain's been all over the place, but there you go. Anyway, enough about me. The reason I've come on tonight is because I wanted to try and make a little video to show you how to use Zoom, because there are quite a lot of people that I've been trying to arrange Zoom calls with who are finding it really hard to get on. And if you're not very tech savvy, it is not the most straightforward thing to do. So I'm just going to do this little video, and hopefully, if the plan works, I'm going to talk you through how to get onto a Zoom meeting. So let's give it a go, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so hopefully you can see the same on your screen as I've got on this screen here. And this is that if you go to Zoom, if you type in Zoom on Google, hang on, let me actually do it, and then you can see. If we put Zoom in here on a Google search, that should take us to, so Zoom, we don't want Zoom US, do we? Well, actually, I think we do. That's the one that's coming up in purple. So either way, just click the top one here, and that should take us to that home screen, so we can agree to the cookie settings and close that box. So now we have got left with this home screen. Okay, so if you haven't used Zoom before, you need to come up to this up here in the top right hand corner where it says sign up, it's free. And when you go on that one, it will ask you for your date of birth and your name and bits and pieces just to get you signed up. If you've already signed up, come back here, you can click here where it says sign in. So I'm going to sign in. Now when you sign in, it comes up with this sign in page, and if you've signed up with your email address and made a password, you would just enter that here and here and then click sign in here. But you don't have to, and you can also click stay signed in if you want to stay signed in on this computer, but you don't have to set up an email and password to use Zoom. If you've already got a Facebook account or a Google account that you're signed into on your computer, you can just sign in using that, so you don't have to use separate login details. This makes it much easier. So I'm signed in to my computer with my Gmail account. As you can see up in this top right hand corner, I'm already signed in. So I'm just going to click sign in with Google, and that's already got all my information stored, so I don't have to enter any passwords or email addresses. So now I'm signed in, I'm going to come to this top corner where it says join a meeting. So click on, if you can see in the middle there, look, just there, click on join a meeting. Now when you click join a meeting, it's going to come up with this box, and it's going to ask you for meeting ID and a password. So the meeting I'm going to join is 7:15 and 0298. Let me just move the mouse. 0298 1479. Okay, so once you put your meeting ID in, click join, and then you get this box at the top, and it will ask you open Zoom meetings here. So you want to click on this here where it says open Zoom meetings, just click on that. And then if it's a meeting that requires a password, then it will ask you for the password. This particular one does. So I'm going to put in my password, which for this one is capital K, small p, capital V, capital L. Sorry, I'm reading it off a piece of paper. 04. And if my husband has read that correctly to me, then he will be here when I click join meeting. So then you want to click this join meeting at the bottom. So we'll just go on there, and it should open up for us the meeting. And there we go. Hello. So then your host and any other participants will appear on the screen in front of you. So this is my husband. Hello. Now you'll see on this screen here, you can just start chatting, and whoever's in your meeting will be all on this screen. So there's only 2 of us, so there's 2 on the screen at this time. But if there's other people in the meeting, this screen will have lots of other views in it, so you can see me talking on them. I've just realized you can see me videoing this on the thing. I'm doing it on my phone. So on this screen as well, if you go to your one, you can there's a little blue button in the top here that says mute. Now if you click that button, the other person can't hear you, and you in the bottom you'll see I know you can't hear me. You'll see a little red microphone with a slash through it, and that means that they can't hear you. If that's there and somebody's saying I can't hear you, you need to come up to this top corner and click unmute. Okay, Paul, can you just mute yourself for a second? Okay, yeah. So now we can't hear Paul speaking because he's just muted himself there. Okay. Now I can't unmute him because he's the meeting host. So I just want to show you down here in this corner there's a microphone, and that's another option for muting down there. And if you click, I don't know if you can just see next to the microphone, oh, let me come off of there, next to the microphone is a little arrow. Now if you click on that little arrow, it will give you a menu. So you've got little settings here. So you've got all sorts of different microphone settings. I would say to you, probably don't touch that one. But let me come here. On this one here next to it, where you see it says stop video. Now, if you don't want the other person to see you, then you can actually click that, and your picture will disappear and it will just come up with your name. Okay, so if you don't want the other participants to see you, you can click stop video and you will disappear, but you'll still be able to hear them and you'll still be able to speak and take part in the meeting. Okay, now there's a little arrow next to the stop video as well, and if you click on that, it will give you options. So you've got your camera options, and you can also choose a background. If you don't want your room to be on show, you could choose a background to put behind you. I wouldn't worry about any of the other settings. You don't really need to know that at the moment. So down the bottom here, it tells you how many participants are in the Zoom call at that time. And there's not really a lot else you need to, I'm not going to confuse you with showing you all the settings, but down the bottom corner, if you want to leave the video, there's a little red button here that says leave, and if you want to leave the meeting, you can click that. So I'm going to say bye to Paul and click leave the meeting. Bye. And leave the meeting, and there we go, and that is your Zoom meeting done. Okay, and then you can just close this, or in my case I'm going to go back to Google. Okay, so there you go. That was just a really quick whistle stop tour, a Zoom tour through Zoom, and I really hope that that's helped you, maybe given you a bit more confidence with using Zoom, and hopefully we'll see you soon on Zoom, and hopefully soon after that we'll see you in the flesh. Take care. Bye.